everyone. My name is Christa Clark with ArtisticVegan.com, and today on the Artistic Vegan Show, we'll be making biscuits and gravy. A Southern classic comfort food made healthy. To start, you'll want to make your biscuits. I have 2 cups of all-purpose gluten-free flour here. To that, you'll want to add 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, as well as 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Whisk that together. Now that that's combined, I have 1/2 cup of coconut butter that I made last night. You can make it your own using coconut flakes and put it in a food processor and pulse and pulse and pulse for a very long time until it gets almost liquidy, and then you have your coconut butter. I pre-measured it and put them into little ice cubes and then just popped them out right beforehand so they're nice and cold. Put those in there. There's lots of other ways you can combine this. You can use a big block and grate it in. You can use your food processor. You can use 2 knives, or you can also use a pie cutter or pastry cutter, which is what I'm going to use. Another way to do this is in your food processor. From the beginning, you could just start here. Put your coconut butter in with a couple spoonfuls of flour. I actually learned this trick from Martha Stewart. So you add a little bit of your flour and your butter, or in this case, our coconut butter for oil-free, and you blitz it together, and then we'll add it in with our flour. And just give it a blitz. Once you have all that together, combine it with your other flour. If you still have any big chunks, you can get them with a pastry cutter. So these will melt while they're baking, and they'll create little pockets so they'll get extra fluffy. To this, you'll want to add 3/4 cups of buttermilk. I pre-made mine by just using 3/4 cups of coconut milk with 1 teaspoon of lemon juice generally, though I did want it a little extra sour, so I did 2 teaspoons. Whisk that up. It's in the fridge. I'm going to add it cold, mix it all together. So nothing too fancy or hard here, just pour it in. And then combine that all together without over mixing. So give it about 10 to 15 turns, more like 15, on a pre-floured surface. Transfer the dough. I'm going to give it just a gentle rub with my fingers, hold it together. It'll be kind of sticky. Now, either with your hands or a pin, you can roll this out. Since we want to keep everything cold, I'm going to use my rolling pin. So you could use your hands if you don't have one or want to use one. The floured pin, give it a gentle roll. So I folded it 5 times. I actually did learn this from a Southern baking video. This allows it to have extra layers of pockets so that the air can get in there and it'll be nice and flaky. Flour your ring. I'm just using a mason jar lid and cut into the dough. Take that and transfer it to a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Before they go in the oven, brush them with a little bit of coconut milk. This will make them nice and golden. So I'm going to pop these in the oven at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. Next, I'll be turning the camera and we'll be making the sausage and then the gravy. To make the sausage, I have taken 1 cup of TbsP as well as 1 cup of vegetable broth that I heated to a boil and poured it on top, and it's been setting aside for a good 30 minutes or more. Really only takes about 10-15 minutes with the hot water. And you can also use just water, though I did use vegetable broth for more flavor. To do that, I'm going to heat it up with 2 tablespoons of Tamari, a 1/4 teaspoon of liquid smoke, a tablespoon or more of coconut butter, and then I have a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, as well as 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. If you have cloves, you could also add a dash of that, and it would be really great. I'm also going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. So I'm going to add this all while it's cooking. I'm going to turn the camera and show you what that's like. And then from there, we'll add the ingredients to make the gravy, and we'll come back and plate. Alright, so our biscuits are ready, our gravy's ready. Now all you have to do is put it together. So you can either just pour it right on top, or you can cut these open. Look at that. So here we have our gravy. And there you have it, biscuits and gravy. This used to be one of my absolute favorite breakfasts to have. It's just a really delicious comfort food, and now we can have it completely vegan and gluten-free. This is actually our first time having this. It's incredibly good. I have to go share with my husband now. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Christa Clark with ArtisticVegan.com. Namaste.